So life is not good for your boy Spat. Up until about 3 hours ago, he was just a regular kobold. He just pulled off an amazing scam. But just as everything was coming up spanner, disaster. He couldn't get through the gate back to the Merc. So, he started rifling through the gnome's stuff, found some potions, started just, quaffing those down. Next thing he knows, he's got a bunch of extra limbs. He's got an elbow growing out of his forehead. But right now, he is running. The gate has finally opened back to the Merc, and he is legging it while he can. And then from behind him, he hears a voice yell. "Hey, Spider!" He turns around, and it's the gnome he stole these bags from. Swears under his breath, and at this point, our perspective swings around to see the five of you, standing in a crush of people on the steps of the tavern over 100 feet away. So Gimbals, you have the chance to yell one more thing here. What do you say?
I can fix that!
And then suddenly, a gunshot rings out across Triway Plaza. The crowd lets out a shocked gasp, and Spanner stops running. You see his 3 arms feel around his body for a few seconds, and then he drops to the ground. And as he falls, he reveals, standing behind him, holding a huge revolver, is a Marshman.
I can't fix that!
Holsters his weapon at his hip, and his long leather duster sweeps around him as he steps forward. And he opens his arms to the crowd of shocked people. He says, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the disturbance over here. Just a little bit of official Marshman business, you see. Ain't nothing to see here, but as you can see, the Merc is once again open. So y'all get home safe now, you hear?" And as he says this, he walks over to the body of Spanner and stands over him. And with that, the crowd seems to come out of their shocked silence, and people start making their way back to the Merc. Okay, you guys have all seen this happen. So what are you going to do?
Gimbals is like, he had the sort of hand raise, and hand goes down, and he'll just sort of stroll over, like, not quite somber. It's probably more inquisitive.
Claire rolls her eyes.
I think Eustace is going to run alongside Drea and kind of like tug at whatever he can to kind of get her attention. Yeah. Is that a hammer?
Yeah, it is. You seen one before?
Not up this. I think he, like, more excitingly, he's kind of start walking ahead of you. Not this close before.
Yeah, you be careful now. But as she gets closer, she like puts her hat down, covers her face more.
I think
the other Marshman.
Eustace will mimic that action with his oversized hat as well.
Yeah.
But it's at this point it's completely covered his eyes, so he is the part of you that he was tugging onto, he's now holding onto for direction as he follows alongside you.
John and Clio, are you approaching as well?
Yeah, I think I just want to keep an eye on Eustace, and like she doesn't want. She's happy for him to just sort of like she's not happy about it, but she doesn't want to stifle him that much. So yeah.
Torrin's nerding out as he's walking towards. He's like, oh, he's probably never seen one up close as well, I reckon.
So as you approach the Marshman, you get a better look at him. And you could tell he had blue skin from a distance, but as you get closer, you can tell he's a Triton. Definitely not the most common for a Marshman, but there's a lot of misfits in the Merc, so it's not too surprising. And he looks up as you approach, and he immediately notices Drea. And he gets a bit of a surprised look on his face. And then he rises to his full height and approaches. As he gets close, he takes his hat off and gives you like a very small bow, as is like customary in Marshman. And he says, "Ma'am, I am surprised to see you here. My name is Reef Marshal, and it is an honor to meet the Dreadnought.
I think Dre is taken aback by this. She's like, she kind of like hesitates and she puts her hat back and then she like tips it towards him and she goes, "Yeah, yeah, nice to meet you. Brief, was it?
Reef, yeah.
Yeah.
You chasing this here kobold? I didn't mean to cut in.
Oh no, it's just he just took something from this sir over here," and she gestures towards Gimbal.
Who is
Gimbals.
rifling through spanners.
Yeah.
Funny.
His things got nabbed and now he's in all sorts of ways with that potion stuff. But yeah, that hammer of yours, you got him quick, didn't you?
Oh, I seen him running. Take a shot right here, see if he goes down, and down he goes.
Did you shoot him for a reason or just because he was running?
Seemed like he's running. He's a kobold. Seen a bag in his hands. Seen he got a third arm. Seemed
That's
like
a lot
kinda-
of conclusions to jump to.
I'm a Marshman.
Not that I
buddy.
really care, but did you didn't see any potions fall out while he was falling over, hitting the ground? Like there was green ones, red ones. Some of them had like a gold tinge on the bottle. None.
Why'd you look in the bag there, buddy?
Yeah, Gimbals will start rifling through Spanner's belongings and see if he's alive as well, I guess.
So yeah, taking a look at the body of Spanner, and you find one suitcase with him, and it's a small one. So you pop it open. Inside, of course, several more copies of the same vest that you're currently wearing, and then you also find a small pouch of gold. You would know that there used to be 55 gold pieces in there, but there's currently 33 if you took the time to count them up. So everything else appears to be gone. And then way at the bottom of the bag, as you're rifling through, you find one untouched red potion bottle.
Oh.
Just one.
Don't like that.
Gimbals immediately seeing the red potion, he's like, "Success! Another day!" And then he'll down it immediately.
I think then Reef chimes in before about the question about whether or not he's alive. He says, "Oh, this kobold here is going to be fine." Gestures towards the gun at his waist and he says, "Got all kinds of slugs for this thing. Some of them explode, shoot lightning. One I just shot this kobold with is filled with a sedative from Edicap venom. So it's going to hurt like hell. But you know, I ain't never seen a kobold with an elbow on his forehead before. So I'll take him back to the watch and see if we can do anything for him, you know?"
I don't like. Sure.
You want to help him?
Yeah.
Really? Because he was just terrorizing everyone over there. So, you know
Never
what?
been in trouble before there, little lady?
She
Oh,
tried
I've
to
been in
steal from me twice. Twice.
Twice now.
Yeah, Dreadnought. He has saved me. Or Drea. Or Andrea. She hasn't decided on a name.
But you never
Yeah,
been
no,
in trouble there, little lady?
No, I've been in trouble. I just don't think it's your job to run around pretending that you're the law.
It's literally my job.
Well, I don't think anyone deserves. It
Look,
shouldn't
little
be.
lady, you of all people should know. We got a system around here in the Merc. Ain't enough to go round. So around here, if you're dumb enough like your little buddy over here to not look after your stuff, someone else will look after it for you. We'll catch him if we can, but we ain't gonna kill him just for trying to live. What if it was you?
Whatever. She's gonna roll her eyes and she just sort of turns back. Yeah.
Thank you. He's going to awkwardly take his hat off in the same way that Dre did. Mr. Reef, thank you for looking out for. What was the monster that you killed to make your hammer bullets?
He takes like a kind of pause and his face changes a little bit. Gets like a far off look in his eye. He says,
Flashback.
"Oh yeah, little buddy. It's an Edicap, you know? Dang old spider shepherd. It's a fool, you know? Why don't they just stay over there in the goddamn swamp? That's what I always say.
Me too.
They decided to bring the herd into a little house. next to a dank pond on the bad side of the murk. It's funny, Dreadnought. I've seen a million things, worse things around here since then. But I still see those cocoons. They was too small.
She just kind of nods along and she goes, "Yeah, the first one sticks with you. That's just how it works."
Yeah.
Yeah. And she kind of like looks down at him and she goes like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." Right.
The first what?
Oh,
Kill.
she
Oh.
Eustace is going to swing around, probably like for the first time, not looking nervous. Marshman, the first monster kill that they get, if they have hooks, they carve a weapon. They carve the weapon out of their bone. But if you have a hammer, that you carve the bone into the bullets that you load into your weapon. But 53 years ago, in the Ethel Grove, there was this period called the Iron Winter, where there was this swamp that was partially frozen, and monsters came closer to the murk. And he's going to look back really excitingly, like if he's getting nods of approval, like for reciting the information
Treya's
correctly.
giving it.
You
She's
see,
like, "Yeah."
Gimbals is sitting there in rapt attention.
There was this young marshman by the name of Fallon Thorgage who nearly died when his hook kind of got caught in the ice and hardened. So it was from the spine of a wolf. And so he stumbled upon another marshman and was now currently an artificer. And their name was Vizier Gloombrew, who they kind of left the marshman due to disagreements around the use of technology. And he's going to like kind of, I think at this point as he's stumbling through it, awkwardly realize that he's Clio probably doesn't know that Eustace knows all of this stuff like off by heart, so he's kind of like, I've gone too far at this point. And then Vizier forged the first bullets from the remnants of his broken hook, and then hammered them into the first hammer when he used to defeat those wolves.
Eustace,
Yes.
how'd you who told you all this?
I just assuming.
Assuming. Eustace. Be honest with me.
Yes.
Okay, assuming that's what you're going with.
Hell of an assumption. Good lord, good one. Drea, who is this little guy over here? You got yourself a new recruit? Hey, buddy.
Whoa,
Cool hat.
okay.
Cool
all
hat.
right.
You want to be a marshman one day?
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Eustace, can
I
you just-
do.
Wow.
Claire's kind of gonna step in front and she's gonna address Reef. Reef? Yes.
Listen, I would appreciate it if we didn't start feeding him big ideas, okay? We've got our own sort of family business that needs running, and I would appreciate it if you backed off a little bit, telling him that the family business isn't what's important. So
See, Gimbals is like next to Reef and he's like, I think it's thievery.
He says, you know what? My life has led me in some interesting directions. Strange coincidences have happened to me, and I've followed them. And I've ended up here, far from the ocean, but exactly where I need to be. So I'm wondering there, little lady, do you believe in destiny? Clio Reef is suddenly staring a hole through you. His eyes have a burning intensity as he waits for your answer.
sure, I could believe in destiny.
Go on.
Well, it's what you make of it, isn't it? Right? It's all just the will of the universe doing whatever it wants, so destiny's whatever I want, right?
Well, maybe I'm a fool. But I like to think that maybe it's destiny that got me on my path. And I think that it's destiny that brought me here today to you.
Did you also put a coin in the fortune teller machine thing?
Makes like a hushing gesture towards Gimbal. So the watch got a job. Been a group of people, right? Muscling in on the merc, calling themselves phone cutters. Showing up at the leaning markets, hassling shop owners, talk of protection rackets, people getting attacked. So the watch asked me to look into it. So I've been out trying to turn these people up. But you know how it is, Drea? Ain't nobody seen nothing nohow. And while nobody saw nothing, and while the goddamn gate was closed, Magnus Morgan from Flushing Corner was just found dead halfway down Serpent's Way. So the reason I think this is destiny is because I was looking for people just like you two. Gestures towards Quio and Eustace.
Well, I mean, if you were looking, then it couldn't have been destiny, right? Well, like, maybe it was, but like, that was your control. So, yeah, no. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Oh, she turns to Eustace.
He's gonna look up to you a bit, concerned. Did we do something wrong, Mr. Reef?
Not at all, little buddy. See, big guy like me, Drea, Dragonborn friend, even this little gnome guy you got right here, they stand the hell out. But y'all two are practically invisible. Y'all hear stuff that we never would. So what I'm saying is, I've been looking for two folks just like you. I'll pay y'all. Scope out the leaning markets.
All right, we'll do it.
Well, okay, but, would you like to know how much?
Money's money. But yes, just, yeah, actually, yes. Tell us.
Because this is real money. Because y'all look hungry, I'll be honest.
No, we don't. This is tactical. It's to fit in, like you just said. It's to blend.
Right, I'll pay you 10 gold up front
All right. Okay, 10.
today
10. All right.
for expenses. Get some meat on your bones. God, good Lord. Then I'll pay you 5 gold a day. Just
Okay.
bring me what you find. You don't find
day.
anything that day, I'll still pay you. But if you don't find anything at all, the job might stop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Is that
10.
five gold each day each, Mr. Reef, or is that
5 gold for the both of you, little buddy. That'll be enough.
Hey, Eustace, do you want to just huddle, sibling huddle.
yeah,
Just,
we have a
group in.
sibling? One second, Mr. Reef. My sister wants to have a sibling huddle with me.
By all means, go over there, have a little huddle.
I think he's gonna dip his hat to you.
Oh my god.
I think this is going really well. I think.
Oh, it
I
is.
think-
It's really good.
I think he's gonna make me a marshman. Clara.
No, okay, back it up. We've talked about this, okay? All right.
I don't think I know it. Like, I think can he just make me one?
Okay.
Like, do I get a name? Like, what do you think my name?
Eustace, listen.
I think I
let's
could
just-
be Droplet. Like, it's kind of fun.
Droplet the Marshman. Eustace.
Like Eustace Droplet Ashen Flow. Like, it's gonna
Okay. Just
not now. Obviously, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
listen. Okay. I love that you dream big. But I just need you to just reel it in a little bit.
Yeah,
and
reel
just
it in.
listen, we need to be realistic. We haven't heard from him in a while. And so who knows, that could shake things up, okay?
yeah.
So just reel it in. I know that Marshman's your big dream, okay? But for now, if you could just keep playing up, maybe, keep doing the thing where you talk about, wow, Marshman, maybe instead of 10 gold on the first day, we could get 15 gold and then like the 5 a day, like maybe, I just think if we can, because like if we can just go to this guy and we can just lie. Like, we don't have to work. As long as we just tell him something, that's fine. I just need you to reel it in. Okay, listen. I know that that's your aspiration. I know that's what you want, but we need to be realistic, okay?
We don't
Our
have to lie.
situation is not. Okay. Well, look. If
we find out anything, we're not gonna not tell him if that's.
No, we'll tell them. Would that make you happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll we'll play for a little while, but I need you to ask him for more money to start with.
Okay. Do you think that means that the little talky guy and Torrin's gonna come with us as well? And you think Trey is gonna come with us?
Unfortunately, yes.
I think he does a very bad job at hiding how excited that makes him sound. Yeah, so you just wait. So just to make it clear, like you want me to just my job is to sweet talk Mr. Reef.
Oh yeah.
Okay, done. Yeah, easy. Yeah, so that's I can do that.
But I just need you to just remember priorities, okay? Priorities. So remember what's possible and what's not for us, okay? Great. Remember? We remember. Great. Awesome. Just reel it in. I know you want to be a Marshman. You know my thoughts on that. You know our situation.
Yes.
Okay, just
Yes.
centering and just remember it's been calm for a while, which is never a good thing.
Okay. Mr. Reef, we've talked about it, and we're gonna need more money.
Okay, so as you say that, like Reef is over talking to Torrin, is showing the hammer to Torrin, and he's like, yeah, so this is Python, and it's a hammer, right? And you get like a good look at the gun. It's got like a wooden handle. There's like a central chamber, some kind of like glowing blue liquid on the inside, and at the other end there's like a long barrel. And Reef starts to speak again. He's like, all of them look different, like. But you know, everyone knows Marshman carved their hooks from their first keels, but we make slugs out of that first keel, and then we take those back to the hammersmiths at Mars Watch, and they craft the hooks for them. Everyone's different; they all do different things. They infuse them with the first keel.
Torrin busts out like a little notebook and just makes a sketch of the gun, just be like, all right, something like this. He's like wants to make like mental images to be like, maybe I can make one of these.
Yeah,
So
he's
it's just
holding it
kinda
up
like-
for you. Goes, yeah. Hammersmiths do some artificer magic on them. Only 5 for the owners. But you know, actually, I done juice mine up a little. Actually, it's kind of fun. So if someone else touches this dang old thing, these big old spikes shoot out the handle, stab straight through their hands. It's crazy. And as he holds it up, you could see these like circular indentations on the handle.
Okay, well there goes my plan.
Gimbals is like showing Drea each vest, and he's like,
Now this one's my favorite because the stitching is like different on the shoulder here and doesn't dig in like the rest of them.
Right.
and it's
no, but
exactly the same. Like all of them are identical.
I think, but every single one, Drea like looks, she squints and she puts it up. It's like, oh no, I think I see it, and she gives it back. Every single one.
Okay, then Eustace, you approach.
Mr. Reef, sir, can we have more money each day?
More money each day. Why?
No, you're right. We'll just take the initial offer. That's okay.
Instant fold. Just
I think as
Looks over at Clio
Eustace,
after that.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's certainly like she's probably standing like a little bit back, like pretending not to look, but you can tell that she's looking. Yeah.
Well, okay. So 5 gold a day, 10 gold up front, and he extends his hand over to Clio and goes, do we have a deal?
She like kind of looks it over. What does this man's facial features look like? Like how old is he?
I'd say he's probably like late 20s, and just like kind of like refined features in a specific way,
Okay.
like strong cheekbones, strong jaw type of vibe to him.
/rate me. She like looks at his hands, looks up at his eyes, and she'll kind of give him a nod, and she goes, "Yeah,
okay, that's a deal."
and she'll give it. She does the thing where she needs to make sure her hand is like on top. She's like, I'm in charge of this situation.
Eustace is going to awkwardly put his hand into the handshake as well.
And he just says, he just smiles and he says, I think it's destiny. And that is where we're going to end this session.